بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله سيدنا المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم ومن تبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. My dear students, this is our first lesson we are going to take in an online form. So this is totally different from what we used to do in the class. In the class full of students, usually you raise your hands and you participate the lesson. You put these words in your own sentences. But unfortunately today, we do not have that opportunity. And we are going to do this one. I feel alone here, so I'm going to do it alone here in the class. Okay, and we have this unit in our textbook, page 80, and the title of that lesson is called A Good Leader. Okay, before delving into this all vocabulary, we have to look at what do we mean a good leader. Okay, a good leader. Okay, let's come to the word leader in the first place. So that word leader, it will be someone who leads community. It comes from the verb lead. Okay. So you can lead your society in success or to success sometimes. So leading, it means really becoming someone who proposes things to the people so that they follow you. When you are a leader, other people are followers. They follow you, they listen to you. Okay, another word is we can use instead of leader is like the word president. Sometimes we say president. Okay, king or queen is also leader. Okay, king or queen. Okay, so usually leader leads a country. In other words, sometimes we can have a group leader, someone who leads that group, or someone who presides over that group. Okay, so we have a vocabulary here. And first one we are going to do today is the word vision. What do we mean vision? Vision is the ability to think about a plan for the future. Okay, simply vision is what someone is supposed to have to think about future. Some people who have good vision succeed in the world. Those who do not have a good vision cannot succeed. So it is just ability to think about the plan for the future. Okay, good. Let's put the word vision in our own sentence. We say Somaliland needs someone with vision. Our people, they need a leader with vision. Someone without vision, he will take the country nowhere. Okay, personally, student without vision, you cannot help your life in the future. So you have to have a vision. Another sentence we can say, to have a vision, it will help you to cap all problems you face in real life. The another word, this one is inspire. Inspire. Okay, as you can see here, it is to have an effect on someone's emotions. How can I have effect on someone's emotions? Okay. For instance, I'm a teacher, and I can inspire my students. A student will listen to me, they like me, they do whatever I do, and in the future they become a teacher or someone who teaches people. Okay, sometimes good people inspire their people. And leader, in this case, needs to inspire the country's citizens or his followers. Okay, we have the word humble. Humble is opposite of the word proud. Okay, so we can say not proud of, and so what? Okay, we have a word here, what? Okay, not proud of what you have achieved. When someone is not proud of what he has achieved, that person we say he is humble. Humble man. Yes. So humble man does not talk about what he did to the people. Okay. So everybody should be humble. Muslims are always humble people because they do not talk about their achievements in public. Okay. So the opposite of the word proud, as you can see here, is word of humble and is proud. Sometimes you need to be proud of your country, of your family, of the status of society you have, and sometimes you can be proud of what you did to the society. But problem is related to show off whatever you did to the society, your family, your students. If the teacher talks about all the time. So let's come to the word consult. Consult, it means to discuss something with someone. Okay, the word consult. You are going to discuss something with someone in a place. Okay, for example, when you have a problem, you go to someone so that that person can try to help you solve your problem. So that's what we say, consult. Anytime you have a problem, consult with your friend. And to consult with the people is good. Yes. Without consulting people, you may make a lot of mistakes. Okay, regardless, we have the word regardless here. So usually the word regardless, it is in this form, regardless of. Regardless of. Okay. So regardless of, it means not considering. Here we have without being influenced by someone. We can say regardless of that, it means without considering something. For instance, you can say, I'm going to help anyone in Hargeisa regardless of their religion. I don't care their religion, I'm going to help them, anyone there who needs to get help from me. So that's regardless. Sometimes you can say, regardless of my identity, I can work anywhere in the world. I can go anywhere in the world and work. Okay, we have the word destroy. The word destroy here, it means to damage something very badly. That means, if you destroy, we have a room here now. So if someone is going to destroy this house, he has to use a bulldozer or something like that. And he has to break this building into pieces. That's a break. Okay, for example, that we have this building here. It was built previously, and then someone came with bulldozer, or sometimes a grenade, something like that, and he destroys all the building. So all this building just has gone to rubble, or what we call ruin. So you destroy. I suppose you have a hammer. Okay. And you destroy this one. And this is rubble. Okay. So that's the word destroy. The noun form of this word destroy is, so the word destroy is verb in the first place. It's verb. And noun form of this word is distraction. Distraction is noun. Okay, if we put the word destroy in our own sentence, we can say, no one is allowed to destroy the country. You cannot destroy our country. under the pretext of doing something good for the society. The word distraction, okay, we can say the distraction caused by civil war was really bad for the society in that country. So the word destroy, it is a verb form of the word distraction. So all this word is, this is a noun, this is also a verb. So phi stands for verb and n stands for noun. The word humble is adjective. This one is verb. And here we have the word regardless, which is adverb. It is an adverb. Okay. And we have also another word, destroy. We've already written the verb before the word destroy. Okay, distraction is a noun. So please remember the N stands for noun and this is our verb. The chair stands for adjective. And here we have also noun, public is noun. Other words we have here as verb. This is also verb. Okay, we have also noun here. Okay. So let's come to this one. Public. The word public, it is involving a lot of people. Okay, we can say public school because everybody owns the public school. Not only government owns the public schools, but everybody owns. It's a place where everybody can own or can say it belongs to him. So that's the word public. Sometimes you might hear the word is public and private. Okay, public and private. Public versus private. Yes, public versus private. Public school, the government run by the government. School run by government. Private school, it is a school owned by a person or individual. Okay, so put in the word public. We can say the public should listen to the president. Whenever the president is proposing something to the public, they have to listen. Public in democratic countries, public should elect their government through ballot boxes, or what we call a voting. Through ballot boxes of voting, we call voting. And dictator never allow anyone to really convene or to compete in the country. Okay, the word reject. Let's come to the word reject. Reject here, it means to say no to something. You reject something, it means you say no to something. It's opposite of accept. Sometimes the opposite of that is accept. Opposite we say it is accept. For instance, your friend suggested something. He will say to you, please, we have to go somewhere one day. You say, no, I'm not going to go there because I'm a student, I go to school. I'm not going to miss my lessons. So, in this case, you reject it. Other times, when your friend told you to sit beside you, you say yes to him. That means you accepted your friend to sit beside you. Okay, obey you. The word reject, we can say, a student in the class rejected the influence of gangs in the street. So, a number of students walk together, and they rejected to follow the gangs in the street. Okay, stay in gangs with the street. That's a very dangerous one. Okay, we have another word, pair. So the pair, it has several meaning. So here we mean to accept a difficulty and unpleasant situation. Okay, the word pair, we can have another word which is a tolerate. You tolerate. Sometimes you need to tolerate what is happening to you. So, the rejected means, let's say the word pair means tolerate. You are going to tolerate. There is a difficult situation you face because the world is not free from problems, and you have to tolerate, you have to bear that situation. Although it's difficult to live in a rural area, some people pay to live there because they live there, they do not have any alternative. So any situation they face there in the countryside or rural area, they have to bear. So if there is a heavy thing or pressure on you, you have to also bear. So if we put the word bear in our sentence, we can say, usually those who live in Berbera, the coastal cities in Somaliland, bear heat because temperature of Berbera is mainly above 40 degrees Celsius, and that's very hot. For you it is very hot, but those who live in, let's say, Celsius, yeah, degrees Celsius. Okay, so those who live in Berbera, they have to bear, yes, the situation they live. They have to bear heat there. Okay, and the word status, lastly we have the word status. Is status here your status in a society? It means that someone is positioned in a professional or society, in a profession, let's say here, profession. It is someone is positioned in a profession or society. What do we mean by this one? We mean, in United States of America, they have what they call classes. Yes, what they have, let me write it here. Okay, so they have the word classes. So by the word class, we do not mean the class you are learning. We are talking about the upper class, lower class, middle class. So that is the status of the society. Some people who have a lot of money they just belong to upper class. Those have less money compared to the first one. They live in what they call middle class. Middle class. Okay, those who have relatively less money or poor people, they belong to lower class of society. So that's the status of the people. So in profession sometimes, you have higher place up in that profession. Okay, for example, you are a manager of a company. So compared to other people working in that place, your status is higher than they are. Other time is what you are just doing something like sweeping the floors, doing the sanitation programs there, or cleaning, let's say cleaning that place. You will be belonging to lower class, or you will have a lower status. So if we put the word status in our sentence, we can say your status in the society won't determine what you will do in the future. Belonging to the